Assalamu alaikum and good morning, students. I hope that you all are fine and enjoying a quality time with your families in your homes. You all are welcome to your today's social studies lesson. And as you can see on your screens, that we are going to continue our unit Water and Our Environment. And today we are going to cover the last two subtopics from this unit. Those are polluted water and the clean water. These subtopics are on the textbook pages 71 and 72. And today, inshallah, we are going to finish this one unit. And I hope that you all are ready now for your today's lesson. So now let's start it together formally. Please take out your social studies textbook along with the pencils. And first of all, like always, we are going to discuss our today's learning objectives first of all, and those are that students will be able to know about the germs in polluted water. And the second one is this, that students will be able to understand the usage of filter to clean water. It means that first of all, we will learn about the polluted water, that means dirty water, and after that, we will learn that how we can turn the polluted water into the clean water by using some kinds of filters. I hope that now you all are clear about your today's lesson, and inshallah by the end of the lesson we will cover our today's learning objectives also. So now let's start our today's reading task. But first of all, like always, you all are supposed to mention your today's written day on your textbook page, first page, and that is the Tuesday. T will be capital, and then classwork C will be capital, and then your today's date is that 20th April 2021. And here you can see our today's first subtopic, that is the polluted water. So now let's start our reading together. Please put your pencils under the each word and you have to read it with me now. So now let's start it. On his way home from school, Rafe saw a lake. How lovely, he said. It looks clean, said Mama, but it is polluted. There is litter all around it. If you drink that, you will get sick. Now, here we are reading about the Rafe who is liking a lake. When he's coming back from school, he saw that lake and he liked that. But his mother told him that the water of the lake is looking very clean, but actually it is too polluted because the lake is surrounded by the litter. And if you will drink the water from the lake, you will get sick. And here you can see the picture of the lake and the water of the lake. You can also see that there are some kinds of litter or some wrappers are also here in the water. And now we are going to read from under the picture, and here we are going to start again. Please again read it with me. When they got home, she showed him this picture on the computer. Guess what these are, she said. And now when they reached home, she showed a picture on the computer, and this one picture they are mentioning that this one picture she showed Rafe, and now she is asking from Rafe that do you know what kind of picture is this, and do you know what is this in the picture. And here is now turn the book upside down and find out. They have given an interesting task here for you because they have hidden the answer by rotating the side of book, and now you have to rotate your book upside down so you can see the answer about this one picture, that what kind of picture is this. And here you can see this is the picture from this from other side. You will also turn your books upside down so we can read it together now. And here is, they are typhoid germs and they live in water. You cannot see them because they are tiny. tiny means, I hope that you all know that the thing that is extremely small is called tiny. And here we are going to learn about the germs of typhoid. Typhoid is a disease which we human beings catch from the dirty water because its germs live in the water, and the unhealthy or unsafe water is very dangerous for the human health because different kinds of germs human beings can catch from this dirty water. So here we can understand this thing that these germs are the typhoid germs and they live in the water, and the Rafe's mother has showed him in the picture. And now we are going to read our next one topic with the another subtopic, that is the clean water. So now I hope that you all are ready again here. So please put your pencils under the each word like the previous one, and you have to read it again with me. We can take some dirt out of water with a filter. As you all have remembered that in our previous lesson we have learnt about the filter, that what are the filters, we have read about these, that filters could take out the dirt from the water. And here again say the same thing they are telling us, that we can take out the dirt from water through a filter. And next line is, make a filter like the one in the picture. Pour in a jug of muddy water. It should look clear when it comes out. They are talking about this one picture, that we have to design our own filter for this experiment. And when we will put muddy or dirty water in this filter, it will come out in a clean shape, as you can see here. And first of all, now we are going to discuss this one picture, and here I have zoomed it for you so you can see it clearly. First of all, we have to take a tin, or we can take use a beaker here. And here you can see that they have made some small holes, some tiny holes, because the water can come out from this one tin when we will use this one filter. First of all, we will put a simple cotton layer at the bottom of the tin. After that, we will make a layer of sand, and at the top we will put some small stones in a shape of layer. This is the simplest filter which we can use to make our water clean. And when we will put some dirty water in this one beaker, we can see that some dirt will remain with the stones and then with the sand, and the leftover will remain in the cotton layer. And after that, at the end, as you can see, we can get a clean water by filtering this through this one natural filter. So I hope that you have understood this one picture, and here they have mentioned, they have labeled the things for you. This is the dirty water, or you can call it the muddy water. This is a tin which we have used to make the layers for the filter. The last one is the first one layer is made from the small stones. The second one layer is made from sand, and the last one layer is made from the cotton wool. And here they have made some small holes, here you can see, and here at the end we can get the clean water. So I hope that you have understood this one picture. So now let's start the remaining part of the page. uh, uh, we will start reading for this one, and now let's start it. But there may be germs in it. You can kill the germs if you boil it. Filters we use when we want to take out the dirt or the litter from the water. But if we want to kill the germs from the water, we have to boil it. It means that filtered and boiled water is safe for the human use, and it can protect our health also. So this one, our two topics, as you have seen. First one we have done about the polluted water, the dirty water which holds different kinds of germs. And then after that we have read about that clean water, that how we can change the polluted water, the muddy water or the dirty water into the clean one. And here we have learnt about a simple kind of filter, and we have seen that how we can make the muddy water, we can change it into the clean water. I hope that you all have understood this one. So now let's take a quick recap of our today's lesson, and we are going to discuss our important discussion points. First one was the starter of our today's lesson, that Rafe saw a lake on the way home from his school. When he was coming back from school, he saw a lake with his mother. Rafe liked the lake a lot. He liked that lake because all we know that the natural scenes or the natural beauty is always attractive for anyone. Third one is this, that his mother told him that water of lake looks clean, but it is polluted because it is surrounded by the litter, and that litter causes the germs in the water. Here they are telling us, we have read about this also, that when Raphael liked the lake a lot, but his mother warned him that the water of the lake looks very clean, but actually it is polluted because people are throwing the garbage, the litter in the even in the water of the lake, or they are throwing it around the lake, and the lake is surrounded by the litter, and that litter causes the germs in the water. It means that if we are not throwing any kind of litter, we can keep our lakes, our streams, or our canals clean, and that water, the dirty water, or the water that contains germs, lead us to the different diseases like typhoid, diarrhea, or hepatitis. These are the three very uh, common diseases which human beings are catching nowadays through the dirty water, because the germs of these diseases live in the water. So we should be careful from by using this kind of water, and we should boil or filter the water before using it. Now Hiba showed Rafe the picture of germs of typhoid on computer. As we have read about this also, that Rafe have seen a picture of typhoid germs on the computer, and we know that germs of typhoid live in water. As we have discussed it earlier also, that the germs of different diseases like the typhoid always live in the water. They are so tiny, so it is impossible to see them with human eye. When we are holding some water in a glass, or even in our hands, we can feel that water is very clean, but actually water can contain different kind of germs, but these germs are not can be seen through our simple eyes, because they are extremely tiny. We cannot see them in the simple water. They can be seen only with the microscope. How we can come to know that a water contains germs? We can examine this water through some kind of microscopes, because the germs can be seen through the microscopes. Through filters, dirt can be taken out from the water. If we are getting dirty or muddy water, we can turn it to clean by using some kind of filter, because you know that the function of filter is this, that it can take out the dirt from the water. We have learned it in our previous lesson also. Next point is this, that muddy water could be cleaned after using filters. Again, we have learnt about this, that if the water is muddy, it is a mixture of water and mud, we can change it into the clean water by using the filters. After filtering the water, some germs might remain in water, because through filters, dirt can be removed, but not the germs. We have discussed it earlier, that keep this thing in the mind, that if you are using the filter, it doesn't mean that you are uh, making the water completely clean, because some kind of germs could not be taken out by the filters. They can remain with the water, because filters are not supposed to take out the germs. They can taken out the dirt or the mud or the litter, but they are not able to uh, save us from the germs. Remaining germs would be killed after boiling the water. If you want to kill the germs from the water, then we have to use the boiled water. Filtered and then boiled water is safest for the human health. It means that filtered and boiled water is safe to use to avoid the germs and diseases. Again, the same thing, that if we want to make ourselves healthy, or if we want to use uh, clean water, we should filter the water and then we should boil it to make it completely safe for the human health. So here, this was the end of our reading task, and we have done the quick recap of our lesson. We have discussed the important points. I hope that you all are clear with your today's topics, but please, same like before, I am suggesting for you that you have to read these 2 pages at least twice now, so you can keep all the important points easily in your mind. And here, as the plenary, we are going to solve the exercise that is given at the end of your page. I hope that you all are ready with your pencils. So here the task is for you, that tick or cross. Oh, it's very simple and it's very interesting. You have to tick or you have to cross the given statements. Write true sentences in your notebook. We are not supposed to do this one task now, because we are only doing this one exercise on the textbook. So please do this one only here. You are not supposed to rewrite it in your notebooks. You will not do it on notebooks. So now let's start it. As you can see, that first one they have solved for us as for example. So now let's read it to get some knowledge about today's exercise. We use cotton wool and sand in a filter. Exactly as you have remembered that we have made 3 layers to make the filter. The first one was the cotton wool, the second one was the sand, and the last one at the top was the small stoned layer. So it's very correct that we use cotton and wool cotton wool and sand as a filter. So it's sticked, as you can see here. It means our this one the example they have done for us, and now we are supposed to do the next 4 statements according to our own choice. So now let's start it. Comment number second. A filter takes mud out of water. So quickly give me your knowledge feedback, that what is the function of a filter. As we all know that filters can take out the dirt or the mud out from the water. So tell me, is this a correct statement or is this a wrong statement? Exactly, as we all know that this is a correct one. So we are going to mark a tick here. All of you please put a tick here. Like the first one, the second one is also a correct sentence. So we will put a tick here. The third one is this, that a filter takes germs out of water. Can we make our dirty water, can we change it into a clean water just by filtering it? If the water is muddy, so there should be some germs also. So now tell me, if you are using a filter to take out the dirt from water, so can we use it to take it out the germs also from the water? No, the filters are not supposed to take out germs of water. It is wrong. We can convert the water, the dirty water, into the clean one by boiling it. Exactly. So, this is the wrong one. The third one is wrong. So, you are supposed to make a cross here. The first one is correct, the second one is correct, the third one is the wrong one. So you will put a cross here. It is safe to drink filtered water. This is our next statement, that it is safe to drink filtered water. The water is filtered, so it can be prevented with by different kinds of germs. We can take out the germs from it by just filtering it. No, it is not the safest one. It is clean because filters can take out some kind of germs, but it is not completely safe. So we are not going to mark it as the correct one. We are going to mark it as the wrong one. So again, you will put a cross here. The first two correct and the next two are the wrong ones. The last one is here, that it is safe to drink boiled filtered water. Exactly. This is the safest water to use for the human health, that the water should be filtered and it should be boiled also. By filtering it, we can take out the germs from the water, and by boiling it, we can kill, sorry, by filtering it, we can take out all the mud from the water, and by boiling it, we can take out the germs from the water, or we can kill them. So this one is the correct one. And now you will recheck your answers. I will also do the exercise with you. The second one is tick. The third one is tick. No, the third one is the cross one. And the fourth one is also a cross. And the last one is a tick. I hope that you all have done this one. So you can recheck your answers from here. You can match them. And the next one is this, that tick what you have learned. It's up to you that now you will revise quickly the previous one lessons in your mind, and you will tell me that have you learned all these points, or is something remaining from your unit now. So now let's start it quickly. I can name four places we can get water from. Quickly, students, now take a quick revise in your mind, that can you name the four places where we can get the water from? Just suppose I am saying a hand pump, and the next one, which things villagers use to take out to get the water in the ancient time. Exactly, that is the well. And the third one, it can be a river, it can be a lake, or you have to keep it in the mind that from which place the people who lived on the hills can get water. Exactly, that was the stream. Exactly. And so I think we have done the four places: the river, lake, stream, canal, well, or hand pumps, electric pumps. You can also, okay, these are the four places we have done. So I can take it. You can also take if you have learned about these. The second one is here. I can explain how water comes from rain to our taps. We have discussed this thing in our first one lesson from this one unit, and I hope that you all have remembered that we have learned about the dams, and then the pipes, and then the huge water tanks which are which are providing the water in the cities through the pipes. So we all have done this one. So we can also put a tick here. The third one, this I can name six ways we use water. Oh, this is the easiest one. We all can tell thousand ways we can use water for cooking, for drinking, for washing, for plantation, for the crops, and for many uses we can mention here. So this is also we have done. The second last is here, that I know that we should use water carefully. As we all have revised this thing through the whole topic, that we should use the water carefully, we should not waste it, we should keep it safe from the generations and from for all human beings which live on this planet. So we should not waste the water, we should use it carefully. We know this thing, so you can put a tick here also. And the last one is this, that I know that filtering and boiling water makes it safe. This thing we have done just right now in our today's lesson, and I hope that you all are very clear that if we want to turn a dirty or muddy water into a clean water, the safest water for the human health, we should boil it and we should filter it also. So this is water will be the safest for human use. So we have done all these points. I am sure about it. So I am putting the ticks here. You all can also tick them, because I know that you all are very intelligent and you have done all these things. So now here our lesson is about to finish. And now we will meet inshallah on Friday with another activity. I hope that you all will be ready. Until then, take care of yourselves and your families. Stay home and stay safe. Allah Hafiz.